Hey everyone, welcome to your weekly Group by News. I'm your host Merlin and I'm happy to see all of you here tonight. See a Big Walruses, Hello Manless, Anonymous, Drew, Shaggin' Wagon, Charles, FitLab, Busy Timmy, Tatai Mo, who else is here? And Mo Hubba and Big Walruses. Thanks guys for joining in so early. So for those of you guys joining in for the very first time, this show talks about mechanical keyboard related group buys such as keycaps, keyboards, desk mats, you name it, that are starting and ending for the following week. This particular episode covers everything starting tonight, July 10th, and ending this Saturday, July 16th. So pretty much everything within the 7-day time period is hopefully going to be covered. Yeah, today's sponsor is Divinikey. Divinikey is one of my many sponsors on this channel actually, but this one's a particularly sponsored episode. Divinikey is located in California. They're known for their frequent restocks and super fast delivery. In fact, I would say that pretty much all the switches I have bought within the last year, all the stabs, all the lube, almost all the keycaps have been through Divinikey. That's I'm a really big proponent of what they do, so really happy. The very first item that is ending this week is expiring tomorrow. This one is GMK Rouge R2. This is a 3-kit key set. The base kit going for $109.99, numpad for $44.99, and 40s going for $34.99. If you want to buy all these kits, you're looking at roughly $190. Unfortunately, this is one of those sets that I can't see. I am colorblind to the color purple. This to me looks like a very dark blue, which coincidentally does look good. Unfortunately, because this is a GMK key set, we do have an extended delivery date of all the way to Q3 2023. I don't get why number 1 to 4 are different colors. Yeah, I actually had that question too. I think it's the different shades when you're doing your makeup. Delivery time Q3 2023 to go all in, $190. But anyway, let's talk about our next key set that is expiring. In fact, there are only 2 key sets expiring this week. See, this one we've got a little bit more time. This one expires on the 15th, which is this Friday. GMK Coral R2. This one's got quite a few more kits than our Rouge set. Yeah, this one's base kit starting at $130. You've got the Coral Relief base, which is a second base set, going for a little cheaper, $125. Novelkeys for $35. Space bars $25. A artisan, a shell artisan for $45, and desk mat for $20. The first time this ran, it was in benefit of coral reef protection. I believe this second time, some of it goes to that as well. The one critique I would have about this is I feel like I get that the desk mat would be the C, but I feel like it doesn't quite match the key sets, especially when you put your keyboard on it. If you want to go all in, you're looking at $400 buying all of these kits, the artisan and the desk mat. And because this is a GMK set, you are waiting until Q4 of 2023 for delivery. Since this is an R2, the color matching has already been done. There are actual sets out there already. So if you see it and you like what it looks like in real life, you can feel confident buying this. Like, I feel renders can be good enough that they are very close to the color, but sometimes it takes the real thing to really encourage you to purchase it. Now check it out if you guys are interested. Q4 2023 delivery. All in price of $380. Shorter week this week in terms of key sets, but those are the only 2 that I know of that's expiring. Out of these 2 key sets, which ones are you guys most interested in? GMK Rouge or GMK Coral Round 2, either the regular base kit or the Coral Relief base. Now it seems to be the most popular set this week is going to be Coral, but like what a lot of people have said, if it was me choosing between Rouge and Coral, I would probably pick neither. Neither of these sets interest me at all. Let's talk about keyboards. Not too much going on in keyboards either. Let's talk about keyboards. But yeah, the first keyboard that we're talking about this week expires on the 14th, which is this Thursday. This is the cement resin composite board, going for 180 bucks, or if you buy a wrist rest along with it, brings the price up to $220. Comes in various colors such as black, sandstone, terracotta, and slate gray. 60%, as you guys can see, tray mount with removable screw posts and standoffs, silicone O-ring dampeners, cork liner on the bottom, optional EVA foam, matching wrist rest, typing angle 6.5 degrees. Let's see, 800 grams. Like, I would be interested in this board if it wasn't tray mount. I feel like I have so many tray mount boards that this isn't completely appealing to me. Baron Law says, might be slightly interested if this were a 75 or a 65, I mean. Yeah, I could see that. But you know, 60% is the easiest to make a tray mount out of, right? Yeah, 220. This has a estimated delivery time of October 2022, so not that long of a wait these days. Check it out if you guys are interested. This one expires on the 14th. This next one is expiring the same day as the Mason 60 Zen on the 14th, this Friday. This one is the S60. It is a custom aluminum case for HHKB Pro 2. You have your options for your anodized ones being 209 bucks. You have an E-white bringing the price up to 233. And you also have a polycarbonate option also for 233. You can choose your plate, stainless steel, aluminum, or have a small discount if you buy both the stainless steel and the aluminum. But if you've been wanting a metal case for your HHKB, this might be something that you will be interested in. Personally, I've used an HHKB quite often actually. What I do like about the HHKB is the sound that it makes with its specific plate and case combination. So to me, changing it out to something like this feels like a step backwards. If you are so inclined to make this purchase, this has a delivery date of September 2022. Not a long wait time at all. No MOQ to hit. CNC work has already started. You may join with confidence. First time chat from Drunken Monkey. Aside from aesthetic, what is the appeal of the HHKB layout? Honestly, I never figured that out. In my many years in this hobby, it is not a question I've been ever able to answer. Because it doesn't appeal to me. Like, I don't hate it, it's just not for me. As far as I know, those are the only two keyboards that are ending this week. Not much occurring, and this seems to be a very common thing this year. Group buys are indeed slowing down, prices are dropping, you know, and as a result, this is actually one of our lowest ending group buy totals. It's not the lowest, it's still over 1,000. But yeah, tonight, if you wanted to buy every single item that I just talked about, every kit in a key set, the E-white versions and all that, and the wrist wraps from the Mason 60, you're looking at a grand total of $1,024. Not very high, relatively speaking. It's about, yeah, $1,024. Not that expensive this week. Let's move on to missed group buys. It's all over the place this time. We have a keycap, a couple keyboards, and some PCBs actually. Let's talk about our first missed group buy. This one is a key set. This one ends at the end of the month on the 29th. Go. This is the Tomocaps Fairy type. This is a PBT cherry profile key set, retailing for $64. Let's see, can we get a base kit image? There we go. Look at this. Pink modifiers, pink legends on white alphas with a couple novelties. Seems to support 65, 75 full size and TKL. Let's see. Yeah, seems to support most of your common layouts from a brief look. I really like this shade of pink, to be honest. Manufacturing time and delivery time is actually pretty short, so if you were to join this, expect a delivery date of October 2022. Yeah, this is actually really pretty. I like it. Let's see, anything else I can see from this? Limited to 300 units. Estimated stock arrival October 2022. Cherry profile die sub and reverse die sub. Oh, okay. Reverse die sub is probably the modifiers, right? The modifiers probably reverse die sub. Is that something that's noticeable? Or are these renders? These are probably renders. Yeah, I would like to see this set succeed. But yeah, 64 bucks. Ends at the end of the month on 7/29. If you guys are interested. What's next is a keyboard. There we go. This is the Bergen. Not sure how it's pronounced, but for 395 bucks, you have a 60% that you can choose between the Rebel, which is a black top, red bottom, Lightning, silver top, blue bottom, and the Retro, gray top, baby blue bottom. You have your choice between WKL and WK, solder, and hot swap PCBs available. Price remains consistent at $395 no matter which selection you choose. Couple specs here. Yeah, shipped out in Q4 of this year, so relatively quick delivery. Machined in California and Cerakoted in Texas. Interesting. You have your choice between, I guess it's a gasket top mount. I'm assuming that's a burger mount of sorts. Let's see, do they have a picture of that? There's a gasket on the top mount. Okay. Looks really cool. Okay. Let's see. 6-degree typing angle, aluminum top and bottom, aluminum top plate. Uses a Wilba WT60 PCB. Let's see. Packaged in a hard shell carrying case. Very nice. Cool. Okay. See, pricey, paying for the US manufacturing. Yeah, I would imagine if this was actually manufactured outside of the US, could probably cut maybe like $100 off. Who knows? Who knows? The board does look good, and I'm very interested in this gasket top mount hybrid. Yeah, looks like a pretty decent board, just expensive. $395 with the Q4 2022 delivery. Yeah, check it out. Check it out before the 22nd. Okay, next up is another keyboard. This one is called the Brane, expiring on August 1st. For $210, you have another 40% keyboard, as you guys can see here. Very cute. Available in black, silver, and purple. 2 discounted Cerakote options. Got Stormtrooper white and British Racing green. 5-degree typing angle. White FR4 plate. You can choose between ortho and staggered, or the unique cerebral layout. Okay, there's the Synapse, the brick, and the cerebral. Interesting. So there's like a space in between it. Okay. So it's like a split 40. Cool. It is cute though. It is a cute looking board. So looks good. So many pictures. Oh, I guess these are the prototypes. It's a left side USB. Oh, look at that PCB. Okay, so it's different PCBs depending on the layout that you choose. Interesting, which makes sense, you know. Oh, it looks like there's encoder support as well on the top left and top right. Physical reset button, I see that. Nice. Seems like a cute board for 210 bucks, and I think depending on what options you choose, it only goes up to 220 bucks. Fairly affordable if you guys want to try a 40%. But yeah, check it out. This guy expires on August 1st. Okay, now this is something that I have been very interested in. Here we go. This is the FJ Labs 7V Hot Swap PCB. So, you know, if you have a 7V and you really love it, but you've got one of those soldered PCBs and want to try out some of the new switches our community has been developing, you may want to look into this. It is a fairly expensive PCB, going for $93.50, and at this point there's still no delivery date right now. It can do split backspace, stepped or normal caps lock, 6.25U or 6U spacebar with the appropriate left side mods. Hot swap sockets are the Gateron ones. At least I've never seen a Kale hot swap that's not black. PCBs will come pre-flashed with VIA compatible firmware, all tech specs available. PCB thickness 1.6 millimeters. What else is here? Oh, okay, it's still using an AVR chip at Mega 32U4. Was hoping they would have moved over to ARM microcontroller by now. They even tagged the pull request. Interesting. See, Wilfred says, every night I pray to the Keep gods for 7VR2. You know, to be honest, I think that is a 75 I would buy twice. So I am with you on that. But yeah, if you guys are interested in this PCB, check it out. Running for the third time. Let's see, as far as I know, those are the only things that I missed. Let's move on to in stock. Earlier I said that Divinikey is actually my sponsor for this episode. Coincidentally, the stuff that I picked for in stock are all available on Divinikey. That was not planned, I promise you guys, it just happened to be that way. Maybe because I do shop on Divinikey, so of course what I see on Divinikey would interest me, you know? Let's talk about our in-stock stuff. Oh, here, I guess I'll talk about what I'm using really quick. So, I am using my Keychron Q2, mainly because I finally got an aluminum plate for it. If you guys watched my review of this board, I said that this was great. This was pretty awesome for a 65. I just thought that using a steel plate made it feel a little stiff than what I was expecting from a gasket mount board. So I finally picked up an aluminum plate, and I ordered this directly from Keychron. Like, I bought it from Keychron in China. So, you know, $15 for the plate and 20 bucks for the shipping. And of course, as soon as I received it, I find out that Divinikey is now selling the same plate. I'm like, what? I should have waited. Totally should have waited. With that said, the first item that I wanted to point out that's in stock is that Divinikey actually sells a bunch of Keychron products. One of them being the Keychron Q2. So you can pick up the Q0, the numpad, the Q1, the Q2, the Q3, and the Q4. And hopefully the Q5 and Q6 once those are better circulated. Very good prices if you don't want to spend like 30 bucks just to purchase from Keychron, you know, just buy from Divinikey. Much faster shipping. So yeah, if you guys have been looking for a fairly decent 65% that is readily available, $159 with a rotary encoder with QMK and VIA support, definitely check it out. My personal favorite color is not the navy blue like I have right now, but the silver gray. Next item that's in stock in Divinikey is PBTFans Spark. So I do have PBTFans Spark on me. It's not on a Keychron board, it's on a Tiger 80. Yeah, this is my Tiger 80 from KD Fans. Look at that, have PBTFans Spark on it. Looks really good. One thing that has really impressed me about PBTFans is the quality of their packaging. Here, let's see if I can... I got neon here. See, so it's kind of like, it's like a cassette, right? And I like showing this off because this is probably one of the few key set containers that I've experienced where you can shake it. You can shake it however way you want. But then, no matter how much you shake it, the keys stay in the same position. Is it double shot PBT or die sub? So PBTFans, despite its naming, it's available in both PBT and ABS. Double shot PBT set, which is why it looks so nice. Yeah, highly recommend PBTFans Spark. Looks great. Probably, you know, I think this was a great set to like start off with in terms of PBTFans. Looks really good on great cases such as this. So as many of you know, I'm a big fan of Gateron KS9. In fact, that's what's on, let's see, how many boards have KS9s right now? Quite a few of my boards are Gateron KS9s. So I just recently found out that Divinikey's is now stocking Gateron KS9 V2. What's different with Gateron KS9 V2? Honestly, from what I've heard from people reporting back to me, it's not that big of a difference, namely in an improved top housing with more transparent and including a light guide post. So if you are into the in-switch lighting, it's a better switch for you. It does have a more balanced top out and reduced stem wobble, but from, like I said, from like people reporting back to me, it's not really all that different. You have your choice between the yellows, which are my favorites. You have blacks, browns, silver, reds, white, and blue. And just notice that the silver is different from the rest of them. Interesting. Very cool. But yeah, check it out. One reason why I like KS9s is because they have a really deep sound to me. Like, I know that there are other switches which are deeper sounding, but look at the price of this, guys. This is probably one of the cheapest switches you can get that are deep sounding. But yeah, check it out if you guys are interested. All right, let's see, starting group buys. What do we have for starting group buys? Not very much either, to be honest. But here we go. Let's talk about the very first starting group buy, which is a keyboard that is starting in 2 days. Keyboard starting in 2 days. This one is actually a board many people have been waiting for, and this is the Bear 65 V2. If you are an ergo lover and were fortunate enough to see the Bear 65 V1 and feel like you missed out, never fear. We're back for a second round. Check it out, guys. It is an Alice-like keyboard. Let's see, improvements of the V2, optimization on the visual design. Let's see, two layout options, cool. And daughter board for PCB and leaf spring cut plates. So with that said, it's gonna give you a better protected PCB and hopefully a bouncier typing experience. There we go, a couple specs, 6063 aluminum, PCBs available in solder and hot swap, 6-degree typing angle, plate is available with aluminum, brass, and PC. The weight can either be aluminum or brass, and colors are apparently still TBD. $350 to $399. So yeah, similar to the Bear 65 V1, this is a relatively expensive board. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, this is all Comcast, guys. Let's see. Any more pictures? Nope, that's pretty much it. So look at the exploded layout. You guys can see the weight there in the back. Looks very cool. There's an imager for the PCB. Oh, that's not even loading. Alright, never mind. But yeah, check it out. The Bear 65 had a lot of very good reviews, so I'm glad to see that it's back for a second round. So check it out if you guys are interested. I was subscribed to Tier 1, subscribed for 17 months. Dude, thank you so very much. There we go. Bear 65 V2. Perfect. Actually, I can do better than that. The next board that's starting up is not really a board per se. Here we go. This is the S7 V2. Look at this. Let's see, any more photos? Yep, more photos right there. If you're looking for a interesting macro pad, you got it. If you've ever been wanting to get rid of all those ISO enter keys from all those GMK sets, this is the keyboard to buy. Oh, there it is. See that? Look at that. But yeah, this is it. This is the S7 V2. I guess it was popular enough that they had to do a second one. This time around, it's got 6063 aluminum top case, brass bottom case, so this will be fairly hefty. Hot saw PCB with per key RGB support, 8 degrees typing angle. Let's see what else. Comes in silver, black, gray, smoky navy, dark green, or E-white. Comes with a, check this out guys, hard shell carrying case. Look at that. Price is going to be $119, and the E-white will be a little bit more at $129. And price will increase by 10 after the pre-order period. Quantity total of 200 units. Delivery 1 week after pre-order. So this is going to be a very quick turnaround time. Did they have a picture of the mini carrying case? I don't think. Oh, here it is. Oh, it's just one of those I think this is for like SD cards or something, if I'm not mistaken. Look at that. Isn't that so cool? Finally, a way to use all those nice ISO enters. Well, if you've paid attention to some of the more recent GMK sets, I've noticed that the novelties on the ISO enter keys are completely different from the ANSI ones. More often than not, I've actually liked the ISO enter key novelty more than the ANSI one, and I'm like, darn, I wish I could have that on the ANSI key. Very cute indeed. 119 or 129 bucks. Yeah, I guess I could use it for kind of like a stream deck, I guess. It's for IEMs. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, as far as I know, those are the only group buy items that are starting this week. So this is the time where you guys can reach out to me via whisper command and let me know if you think I missed anything this week. This one's good. This one is from Infinite Nacho. According to Infinite Nacho, DCS white on black starts tomorrow. Okay, this one's going from July 11th till August 11th. If you've seen white on black before, you've pretty much seen it all, except this one will be in the DCS profile. DCS is a profile manufactured by Signature Plastics located here in Washington. Look at that. RGB kit, Spacebars kit, 40s kit, a Vim kit for all you Vim users, extensions kits with some relegendables as well. Oh, there we go. 10U. I guess the spacebar, like the 10U spacebar is its own kit, right? 115 USD from Novelkeys. Cool. RGB 35 spacebars are 43. The Vim is only 5. Very nice. The 10U is 7. Extension is 60. Let's see. Shipping is Q2 or Q3 2023. SP is saying 44 weeks. Looks like it's all using stock colors, stock SP colors. Those are the color chips and the keys. Very nice. Board renders. Looks good. I actually like this shade of green. A very good shade of green there. But yeah, check it out if you guys are interested. Thank you very much, Infinite Nacho. I saw this posted in the Seattle Discord and I was like, ah. But for $73, you can choose between a white, gray, so I guess this is a metal top, acrylic bottom board, navy, pink. Yeah, that is 3 rotary encoders and an OLED. Very nice. 3 knobs, 3 times the control. Oh, really? Look at that. Oh, so the OLED shows you the layer, I guess. 16 keys, giant clickable scroll wheel. Case material 6063. Switches are Gateron yellow. Okay, RGB backlighting via programmable. 4 layers of functionality. Let's see, is it hot swap? That's a good question. Let's go look at this exploded layout here. Looks like it's north facing too. Guys, look, those are hot swap sockets. You can kind of see it through the frosted acrylic. But yeah, those look like hot swap sockets. So from Shaggin' Wagon, on Space Holdings, the Cyberboard R2 for 670 bucks. Just started apparently. But you get psychedelic, jet black, translucent PC plate. Yeah, it's a very expensive board, holy cow. Pre-ordered through July 20th. In stock, just announced. There we go. Say base case, keyboard case, carrying box, interesting. Mounting method, top mount, optimized. What does that mean? An optimized top mount. Case is 6063. Very cool. Yeah, I've only ever seen one of these in real life. It was at the Seattle Mox meetup. Yeah, I think one person had it, and they actually put their name on it so people would know whose board it was. Yeah, it's you know, these days I feel like I'm very much tied into the QMK programmability aspect. So any board that doesn't use QMK, I'm kind of, you know, it's kind of hard for me to use. So for example, boards such as the Tenet, right? Loved how it looked, right? But still, it's not, because I couldn't use QMK on it, it kind of ruined the experience for me. Like, I could almost forgive it for its sound, but it's the lack of QMK that made it hard to use. Pasting it in chat. This one's a little bit cheaper, 59 bucks. 4 keys with 1 knob. Not as exciting, to be honest. And really not that much cheaper. I think this would be more compelling if it was maybe $39. See, let's see. Yep, hot swap sockets as well. 4 6063 Gateron yellow via programmable. Why does it have 2 USB-C ports? I wonder if it's either or depending on how you want to orient it. Here we go. And features front and back USB-C ports for even more desk position options. Very interesting. Okay. Now, not really a board that falls within our sphere, I guess, but sure. Let's talk about it. This is the Wooting 60HE analog board. Programmed for the fastest input. Nice. Different actuation points, rapid trigger, enhancing your gameplay. Okay. Interesting. What's this? This is the Gateron X Lecker switch. Magnet switch powered by Hall effect sensors. Oh, very cool. It's been a while since I've typed on a Hall effect board. Cool. Yeah, I don't really know too much about this board. Remap, looks like you can remap your keys. Keycaps, double shot PBT, very cool. Shine through keycaps, nice. Universal tray, oh, okay. Geekhack's greatest invention, copied by many. Interesting. So if you do want a 60% with a wrist strap, you could definitely buy this. Cool. Anyway, check it out if you guys are interested. We are at an hour and a half, so I think this is a good time to end the stream. Well, yeah, once again, thanks everyone for joining in. This week we covered quite a few things in keyboards, but at the same time, it's also one of the slowest weeks. I think this is a continual trend, as we'll see in the near future as well. But yeah, once again, this stream was sponsored by Divinikey. Divinikey is one of my many sponsors here. Actually, they're located in California, known for their frequent restocks and super fast delivery, especially if you're in California. So yeah, thanks again for joining in. My next stream will be this coming Tuesday. This coming Tuesday, I will actually be taking this guy apart. One of my biggest critiques about the Q2 was the change from an aluminum plate to a steel plate, making it feel a little stiffer. So I finally got an aluminum plate, and we'll be rebuilding this, and we'll be changing out the stabs as well, from whatever Keychron stabs these are to what do I have? To Owl Lab stabs. So hopefully the overall experience will be much better for me. But yeah, thanks guys for joining in, and I will see you when I see you. Have a good start to your week, guys. Bye bye.